We've got 100 tactics. Yes, 100 and how many times? I'm trying to do the maths in my head. If I get 100 5 more times and then 4 more times after that,
Quick maths.
I'll beat the record. So I still need to be unbeaten in like June, I think, to have a chance of beating this record, and I'm gonna do it. Now you're looking at the team thinking, oh, you're only 100 because of your team. Well, yes, it helps. However, I think the couple times I did use this tactic on the road to glory, I did go 20-0. So we'll start with my main one, my best one, a 4-3-2-1. Pressure on heavy touch is a bit shit. Press after possession, the same as press on heavy touch, is really bad. Constant pressure is good when you're trying to come back from a lead, but not at the start of the game. Not level pegging. Remember on FIFA 19, you could just play constant pressure from minute 1, and your stamina just don't die. You're completely fine. And drop back, though your team just drops so far back, and you give it easy, and I mean really easy goals. So yeah, balance the only option. 45, 50 width is fine. Messing with this one too much, it just doesn't really work. I'll be honest, don't do it, don't try it, it's not cool, it's not funny. This is preference. If you play 71 depth or higher, or I think 72 depth, I'm not sure, you get like auto offside traps and your team auto presses like crazy. Some people like 72 depth, some pros like 72 depth, so me personally, I don't like it. I have it very high, but not quite as high where the game defends for me, you get me? So, but I do a lot of manual offside traps to get my team up the pitch. You know what? Sometimes in Pro, I started fast build-up on FIFA 20, not on FIFA 19, but that's irrelevant. Long ball's actually good. I've used long ball enough times and I actually like it. Now, I use balance. Obviously, direct passing's fine. Balance just means your team's a bit stiff. Possession, same thing. Forward runs is good. Now, my width is 40, because in my 4-3-2-1, you want your players to be nice and jumbled up and like close together so you can sort of just spam passes to one another. Some pros even use one width. So yeah, that's how like a bit irrelevant width is, but just make sure it's lower than higher. Now for corners, I have 3. I don't know, I've used 3 and 2. I just don't see that much of a difference. Pick which one you want. Free kicks only use 2. I just get counter attacked, and that's what I care about. For my goalkeeper, I've got uncommons for crosses and sweeper keeper. Left back, stay back while attacking. You can have either one of your fullbacks on balance. Yeah, only one of them though. You can use 2 actually, some pros do use 2. Cancelo, balanced overlap. Robertson, stay back. Whatever fullback you have on balance, you want that centre mid on stay back. I got 2 centre mids on stay back here, my centre mid and right centre mid. But because my right back's on balance, I got my right centre mid on stay back. If my left back was on balance, I'd have my left centre mid on stay back and my right centre mid on balance, just depending on what fullback's going forward. Your left centre mid here, when defending, is going to be defending at left mid, and then my right forward, who I've got on come back, is going to be defending at right mid. You understand? So it defends in a 4-4-2, hence why my right forward's on come back and my left forward isn't. Right forward, stay central, getting behind, come back on defense. My left forward, stay central, and I just leave it. And then my striker is on stay central and get in behind. And yeah, that is my main tactic I use all the time. That's the 100-0 tactic. Yeah, the tactic that got me the 100-0. The team helps, but it's not all the team. It is my hands too. And now my 4-2-2 tactics changed a little bit. 45 width, 55 depth, balanced, direct passing, 45 width. 7 players in box, 3 corners and 2 free kicks. Basically, I wanted this tactic to get a little bit more attacking. Look at my left back and right back. Balanced overlap, balanced overlap. I've got both fullbacks attacking. However, one thing, if you lose the ball with your midfielders or the attack sometimes, or even your fullbacks, you're very susceptible to counter-attacks, which isn't ideal. My right DM is on cut passing lanes, stay back, cover centre, deep line playmaker. Basically, when my right back goes forward on the right hand side, I just want a guy that's gonna offer himself at all times. If he's on stick to position, he sort of stays in the position at all times, and if your right back's trapped, he doesn't come and help. But say I'm on deep line playmaker and my right back gets trapped, Bellingham will just come and offer him an option at all times. I like having like a safety blanket is what we'll say. My left centre defensive mid is on cut passing lanes, cover centre, deep line playmaker as well, and then I've got him on balance though. Because, you know, I just want one of my centre mids, or DMs as such, to be on balance to offer like a threat. So I've got KDB. Who else, who better than to have on that tactic? Whereas now for my left attacking mid, I've got on comeback on defense. I don't know why, to be fair. I used 4-2-2 the whole of FIFA 22. The drift wide, if I took it off, I played bad. If I had it on, I played well. Drift wide just helped me cook a little bit. And then on right attacking mid, I've come back, get into box, and no drift wide. Mbappe, just stick to the position, do what you want really. And then the 2 strikers, stay central, getting behind's the best. Mixed attack's fine, target players, okay. If you just want to drill it to their feet. False 9, don't use unless you want to have fun and troll. If you don't like 4-3-2-1, I recommend that 4-2-2. Now, my see out the game tactic, which usually would be a 5-back, but you're not allowed to play 5-back and pro anymore. So I've had to cook something up, which is a little bit different and not a 5-back, which I've done. It's a 4-1-4-1. 45-53. Balance out has a 55. 4 players in the box, 3 corners, 2 free kicks. This is always roughly the same. I've got a bit more width on this one to offer me more options on the wing while I'm playing out the press. Player personnel is very important. In this formation, to play it well, you need a guy at the end that has long ball, KDB, play style, long pass, or just not the plus style, just the what do you call it, just normal play style, you know. I've got my wingers on comeback, stay wide, and it changes the world for me. So my DM could just pick up the ball and hit LBY to them. Genuinely, that's it. I'm not even lying. It sounds like the most casual thing ever. That is what I do. Now there's a few options for what players you can use. I've got Trent on the bench for long ball plus. You can do it with numerous players. He's got white long ball pass. He does it excellent as well. The LBYs, trust me. Like if I go onto midfielders on the game, a normal KDB white, that's fine. You can have a white one. I've used Patry. I might be using her in the upcoming tournament this weekend. Yeah, I'll explain later in the week on the channel. And then both my centre mids are on balance. Basically, when I play out the press, I like going through the middle a little bit. I want my centre mids to sort of like not just sat there doing nothing and giving me no options. I want them to try running behind. They get through on goal. So they press, I run. That makes sense? Striker, I don't touch him. And a left back and right back, one stay back. And yeah, that 4-4-1 is my play out the press tactic, my defensive tactic. It's going to be put into use this weekend. Now for the final tactic, the constant pressure one. Stay forward, getting behind, get into box. Stay forward, getting behind, get into box. Stay forward, getting behind, stay forward. No, stay central, getting behind, stay forward. Same for him. Now my centre mid's balance, get into box, and get forward, get into box. I want one guy getting into the getting in the box every time. You don't want all your guys just running forward, because I need one guy just to sit there and play the balls to the, I don't know, at this point a front 5. And obviously my right back and left back are join the attack, because we need to score a goal. I'm going to tell you lot the best play style for what position, right? So for centre back, the best play style, they're all good to be fair. The most relevant though is slide tackle. Who cares about slide tackle? Yeah, why are you slide tackling for? Jockey, probably the best. For the right back in a 4-3-2-1, one of the best play styles is technical, because it means like you get the ball, you can hold R1 dribble, and you can just go with him, you know? Now, centre mids. In terms of scoring, I think finesse shot's the best, and then power shot. Passing, to be fair, for a winger, whip pass is crazy. But right now, for a central centre mid, it's a long ball, incisive, tiki-taka, pinged. And then whip pass is crazy, but for ball control, the best one, technical, physical, quick steps good, relentless is good. Basically, finesse shots, technicals, long ball pass, and you are cooking. Like, you're going to see me cook in the tournament on the weekend.